Hello and welcome to this video on the Contrast Protect solution for Azure Sentinel. Azure Sentinel is a security information and event management solution that also includes automated response capabilities. Sentinel can collect data from many sources, and the integration with Contrast Protect allows you to stream attack data from Contrast agents to Sentinel in real time for analysis and reporting. The solution consists of a workbook to visualize the data and also some analytics rules to automate the creation of alerts for the SOC team. Both the workbook and the analytics rules can be easily customized to meet your needs. During this video, we're going to walk through the installation process of the solution, followed by the data connector and how you can configure Contrast agents to send this data through. Then in the next video, we'll look into the functionality provided by the solution. So let's get started with the installation. The solution is actually available via the Azure Marketplace, so we can head over to azuremarketplace.microsoft.com, search for Contrast, and select Contrast Protect Azure Sentinel solution. This will go ahead and start a wizard for the installation. Here I'm asked to select a resource group and log analytics workspace. I already have one set up. If we hit next, it talks about data connectors. Data connectors are what's used to receive data from the Contrast agent. We're going to cover off the installation of that in the next section. Hit next. We then get the ability to customize the workbook name. I'm going to leave mine as the default here. The analytics section shows the 4 rules that will be created in order to create alerts. These are customizable after the install process. Okay, finally I'm going to hit create. This will take about 10 seconds to create a solution. Okay, that's all done. So now if we go to Azure Sentinel, select the workspace you targeted, we should be able to see in the workbooks area that we have a Contrast Protect workbook, and then in the analytics area, you'll see some analytics rules that have been created from this particular solution. The next step is to configure a data connector in order that Sentinel can listen for data from the Contrast Protect agents. Select the Data Connector tab and then search for Common Event Format or CEF. This describes how to configure the Common Event Format listener. It's actually quite straightforward. There's a command here to install it. If you scroll down to the bottom and hit Learn More, this describes the prerequisites for the virtual machine that you'll need. Specifically note that it requires 4 CPUs and 8 GB of RAM. I already have a virtual machine available, so let's go ahead and install this on our virtual machine. Okay, this is just running the install process. And finally, the installation is complete. The other thing to consider is that this machine will need to expose port 514 for syslog, so please ensure you've configured that in your network area. The last step in this process is to tell the Contrast agents to send attack data via syslog to the Sentinel data connector that we've just set up. To do this, I'm logged into Contrast. I'll go to my organizational settings, select the servers tab. I'm going to change the environment to production, and there's a checkbox to enable this feature. It'll ask for the syslog host and port. I'm going to go to the virtual machine settings, grab the IP address, and specify port 514. Make sure to hit save. This will update the server settings. Next time the Protect agents restart, they'll pick up these new settings and start sending this data via syslog to your Sentinel instance. Join us in the next video when we'll look at the features available from this integration.